Authorities in the UK say one of the two victims killed in yesterday's terror attack outside a synagogue in Manchester is believed to have been hit by police gunfire as they shot and killed the attacker. Now, this happened yesterday as Jewish people mark Yom Kippur, which is the holiest day in the Jewish religious calendar. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab joins us from Manchester with more on this. And Imtiaz, we see the police scene behind you. Bring us up to speed on these latest developments. Quite alarming.
Yeah, Errol, good to be with you. And we are just a few steps away from the Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation Synagogue, where that terrible attack happened. We understand, of course, that two people were killed. They have been named. They've been identified as 53-year-old Adrian Dalby and 66-year-old Melvin Kravitz. Now, as you've been saying, we've also learned today the shocking news that Manchester Greater Police have confirmed that one of those men were shot by one of their officers. We understand that of the three who are seriously injured in hospital, that some of them are also suffering from gunshot wounds as well. This, of course, leaves big questions for Greater Manchester Police to explain how innocent bystanders at that synagogue could have been caught up in the shooting. Now, as we wait to find out more about that, I can tell you a little bit about the man who police say was behind this attack. He's been described as a 35-year-old British national who was born in Syria. They've identified him as Jihad al-Shami. Don't know much more about him than that. We have not been told what his motivation was. But again, it really just underscores the sense of fear here in Britain, as many Jewish people have experienced a sharp rise in anti-Semitism. In fact, anti-Semitic attacks across this country have risen incredibly sharply in the past 2 years. Errol.
And Imtiaz, American viewers should be aware that it's extremely rare for British police to engage in gunfire, period. So I'm sure there will be a lot of questions about the decision to engage in gunfire and how that victim was shot. But talk to me more about that sense of fear, not just among Jewish people there, but people in the community who live right next to where this all went down.
Yeah, this is an extraordinary community. It is incredibly diverse. We were speaking to one of the women who grew up in the area. Her name is Heather Fletcher. She is actually part of an organization which sees Jewish and Muslim communities come together and really support each other. And she described this neighborhood as a neighborhood which, in her view, was sort of, 1/3 Christian, 1/3 Jewish, and 1/3 Muslim, and that they all really genuinely had a real sense of community. And so for something like this to happen at a house of worship on Yom Kippur, which is the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, known as the Day of Atonement, she, of course, was shocked, but many people here are shocked as well. But they're also looking for answers as to how something like this could happen, who the perpetrator was, and what can be done to prevent anything like this from happening again. Yeah. Errol.
Imtiaz, you're exactly right. Imtiaz Tyab in Manchester for us just past noon, braving the rain to bring us that report. Imtiaz, thank you.